Hi and welcome to the 2024 graphics paper. We're looking at question 1 here. So A, the image below shows 4 terms associated with circles. Using a tick, indicate the correct term for each image in the table below. So with this one, we've a circle and another circle inside, and they share the same center, so that is a concentric circle. Eccentric would be if it was 2 different centers. Next up, we've got a line here running from the center to the outside of our circle. Okay, and it's a straight line, so that's our radius. A diameter would go all the way across. We have a circle here, and there's a red part, and it's 90 degrees here, so this is a quarter of the full circle, so that is a quadrant. Whereas a segment would be if it was a smaller amount, like a slice of pizza. Here we have a circle with a line touching it, and it's touching at one point only. That is a tangent. A normal is a line that goes out from the center through that tangent at 90 degrees, and a normal would be a line out here. So part B, using a tick, indicate whether each of these statements is true or false. The diameter divides a circle into 2 equal parts. That is true. There's 360 degrees in a full circle. That is also true. Half of a radius is equal to the diameter. That is false, okay? It's half of a diameter is equal to a radius. So that's false. Question C then. Shown on the right is a cone which has been created by revolving a triangle about an axis. Okay, so here's a cone with a triangle revolved around. Also shown is a tea light holder based on a hemisphere and a truncated cone. So we've got a tea light holder here, there's a hemisphere, so half a sphere, and our truncated cone underneath it, so this hemisphere is sitting on top of the truncated cone. So part 1, complete the freehand sketch of the 3-dimensional object created when each shape below is revolved about a given axis. So we've got our shape here. Here is the quadrant. So imagine if we had a line running down there, that's our axis. Our quadrant runs out and around like that. Okay, so we're trying to draw this hemisphere. So we've got an ellipse that's going to touch off of that corner. So we'll try and draw this as best we can. I don't have much margin for error here as I'm using a pencil or a pen. We'll do our best. So our ellipse shape. Okay, and our axis is running down the middle, so that distance should be equal to that distance. So that's my ellipse shape. Okay, and we've got our curve running down, and it's going to be going underneath our axis, okay, because it's just the angle we're viewing this at. So it'll be something like that. Okay, so that's my sketch of my hemisphere having been revolved, having had a quadrant revolve around it. Okay, now we've got our second shape, which is a truncated cone. So that's based on a cone. The base of a cone is an ellipse shape. Okay, and we have an axis running down through the middle there. Okay, so our axis runs through the middle. We've got a triangle inside that. So that's what we're kind of using then to solve this. So we're going to have another ellipse shape here for our base. Okay, I'm also going to have another ellipse at the top. So I'm keeping all my distances. Here's my axis, so distance from here to here is the same. There to there is the same. Okay, and finally this is the top or the apex of my cone, so I'm going to bring that down at an angle, drawing my generator, so that I have the outline now of my truncated cone. Just go heavy over those edges. All right, and finally then what we need to do is we need to apply appropriate rendering to each sketch to achieve a 3D effect. Okay, so I'm gonna see, can I dig out a red pen here? A red pencil, I have it. And we want to do a 3D effect. Okay, so the top, I'm just gonna go with a light shade there. Okay, then with my curved element of it, kind of gets darker the further we get down because there's less light will hit it, and we've actually got a little bit of shading already in this 3D view if you want to copy that. So I'm going to go kind of dark down here. I want a notable difference between the top surface and there. A little bit darker. Okay, so that's giving me a nice appearance there. And appropriate. We could do the background. I might get onto the background in a second. Just tidy that up a bit. And I'm just going to go heavier line around the outside just to make it pop up the page. Okay, so our line weight will help enhance the appearance. Right, and heavy edge around there. Okay, if you want to, you can add a little bit of shading to the base. So let's go with a bit of shadow maybe. Something like that, and I'll add a little bit of darkness to the base there. Peace out. Okay, so that's my render there. Okay, now on to the next one. We're going to go nice light top again. The most light will hit that. Okay, and we'll add some color then. I like to radiate down as if it's a generator. I'm drawing at each position, so it's like drawing a line from the apex down. Just fill in the gaps. Right, and just go a little bit darker on this side then. I'll work my way around. Something like that. So imagine there's light coming in from that side. I'll actually add a little bit of darkness up along here. Just like there's light coming in here. Okay, and a little bit of shade then down here. okay, for our shadow. All right, so that is question 1 completed.